and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set and getting to start. Max Meyer.
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Ready to go now. And now the right fielder, Jordan Beck. Inside. And we're off and rolling in Miami. He was late there. Strike one. Just missed. Out towards right center field. Clark hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Mickey Moniak.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Ryan McMahon at the plate and takes high there. Right through there for a strike. One out, bases empty. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Pitch is in there. And now 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Del Castillo makes the grab. Out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Ezekiel Tovar. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Ryan Feltner. What do you have on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And a foul ball. Pop up here, third base side. McMahon should have this one. Nabs it, and there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So up next, Kyle Stowers. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Go to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Foul ball there. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball two.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Line drive, caught. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And that one fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And down on strikes, and that will end the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Meyer measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. Meyer back to work. Just missed.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Check swing, called strike. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Michael Tolia. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Clark going back, pulls it in on the warning track. So digging in, Mickey Moniak. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Next offering is down low, and it's a ball and a strike. Goodman leads off first with one away. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The pitch. In the dirt, blocked. That one misses. Full count, 3-2. Meyer picks to first. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at first, one away.
Sit him down. Punch him out.
Good job to fight that one off.
Sit him down.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
First and second, one out. Here's Orlando Arcia. High fly ball out of the left center field. Makes the grab, and there's two down. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that is out of play. Ball one there. Cut on and lifted in the air. Clark drops into the glove, And that's the third out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Adrian Del Castillo. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Batting six, the center fielder.
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
0-2. Ball outside.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Estrada fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting seven, the designated hitter.
Now it's the rookie DH, Griffin Conant. There's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That one missing inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's
2-2.
inside. Popped up. McMahon moving under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And that is downstairs. And the count 1 and 2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jordan Beck, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hard hit left side. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Popped out and foul ground first time through. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Next pitch is outside. The shortstop takes the ball. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Tolia pulls that one down. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
And now for the Marlins, Denzel Clark. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. That one fouled off. Next pitch misses. Ball 1. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. This one lifted in the air, left field. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Agustin Ramirez will hit next. First time up was a pop out. Foul ball. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's in for a strike at 95. 3-2 now. Hit in the air, right field. Beck in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Miami, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ezequiel Tovar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. He reached on a walk his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Next for Colorado, Michael Toglia. He's 0 for 1. Upstairs. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Mickey Moniak. 1 for 1 with a single so far. To third, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Go ahead run on base. Orlando Arcia digs in now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs and outside. And the 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Top half of inning number 4. In there at the knees, 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next pitch is outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Got it. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. That's in there.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fouled off left side.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Ground ball left side. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 1 so far. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's off the inside corner, and now 3-0. That's a strike.
Count's full.
One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That's in there. Strike 1. On the ground, right side. Estrada gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And the Marlins down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Meyer back to work. That's down and in.
1-0.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So up next, Jordan Beck. 0 for 2 in this one. To the right side. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And the batter now, Ryan McMahon. First pitch misses. And that's outside.
2-0.
Late on that fastball. Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, Ezekiel Tovar.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. And that's in there for strike one. Estrada at third with 2 away. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets to it on to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. The Rockies strand 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. First offering, and it just misses. That's a little bit low.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That clips the corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That's to third. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder,
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Myers, 29 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2017. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
There's a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Off the mark there. 3-1 now.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Left field, way back there. That's back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Rockies 1 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Hunter Goodman. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Outside low, ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That's in there. Full count now.
Full count.
Cut on and missed, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now it's going to be Michael Toglia. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 14th of the year. It's 2-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Max Meyer won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the Marlins go with a new arm, number 61. He's into the game with the bases empty. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. That's in there. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So 2 down now, and here is Orlando Arcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Fought off foul.
Two balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike. That one down the line, and foul ball. And misses inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Kinley also throwing. And that skips in the dirt. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Just missing there. And now 3-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Clark in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Back to the top of the Miami order, and here's the first baseman, Agustin Ramirez, and that one fouled off. That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 2-0. New pitcher for the Marlins, Declan Cronin. He's making his second appearance of the season. Here's the left fielder.
The left fielder, Yanquiel Fernandez.
And there's the strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That was the sweeper, but it missed. And that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
One down, base is empty. Inside, just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. And a 4-pitch walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Beck. 0 for 3 in this one. Over to first, and he's saved. That's in for a strike. Estrada leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Next pitch misses way outside. Good eye right there.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out. This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
2 on, 1 out. McMahon now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. Second and third, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 3. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In the air, right side. Clark has a beat on it. 2 down. Hunter Goodman, the next to hit, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rockies 3 and the Marlins nothing. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Xavier Edwards. The wind and the pitch.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Swings and misses.
1-1.
And it's 1-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And there's 1 down.
Now batting,
Kyle Stowers will hit next. Strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one deep left field, and forget it. His 14th of the year, and they cut him to the lead. It's 3-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Ryan Feltner won't go any further tonight. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Victor Vodnik.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Connor Norby getting ready to hit. Laser could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll reach second with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Adrian Del Castillo, the next up for the Marlins, has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Tying run at the plate. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it. Put a great swing on it, but a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike. The tying run at the plate. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs.
Okay.
Griffin Conine in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, McMahon zips it to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over, but not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off, Michael Toglia. He's already homered in this game. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Ball one there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one is inside. Next pitch is outside. Struck him out looking.
Well, just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Mickey Moniak digs in now. 1 for 3. Miller, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
In the air, foul off first. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and the score stays 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Kinley.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Now it's the DH, Griffin Conine. That one misses. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. So digging in, Otto Lopez. Little chopper rolls foul. The Rockies up by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball.
Miami. 1 and 2.
The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside low, and it's a full count. In the air, right field. Beck makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder.
Next to hit, Denzel Clark. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And it's fouled away. And
Yo,
ball 1.
That's a ball. Here we go, Miami. Ball.
That one a little bit
that's the ball.
high, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
Agustin Ramirez waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Tyler Kinley will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Seth Halverson.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And now the first baseman, Agustin Ramirez. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. And the inning is over. One left for Miami, and they still trail it here 3-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ronnie Enriquez.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now the left fielder, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Thomas White appears to be getting loose. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one not close. 1-2 the count. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Thairo Estrada, the next to hit. And that's outside. And another ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 4 with a double. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
That's a ball.
Estrada, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Ball. 2-1.
Enriquez checks the runner, and he's back in safely. In for a strike. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
McMahon in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That misses, and the count is 1-1.
Hey, doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rockies 3 and the Marlins 1.
Watch me, watch me, watch me. Let me work. I put in work.
Bottom of the ninth, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
So I ain't saving you a clean house.
Right through there for a strike. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. He's already homered here in this one. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Tying run at the plate. And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Making a move at first on a pinch run, Jordan Lawler. First and second, no outs. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's under it. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Late with the swing there.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Got him swinging for the K. And the Marlins with just one out left. So up next, Dane Myers. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Right side, hard hit. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rockies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.